Hello, everyone from around the world. This is Maria, greeting from Toronto. I'm so delighted to be the host tonight. I see many people logged in from all over the world. People from Los Angeles, Canada, Asia, Malaysia, and Europe. And welcome everybody to join our webinar tonight. We are going to have a fantastic training that you ever have. During the training, we will open our chat box to allow you to drop down your question. We will have some Q&A time at the end of our training. So stay tuned until the end. Wow, so exciting to introduce our speaker tonight. And an incredible entrepreneur. She is from Los Angeles, and she had a very successful real estate business for 15 years. She was first time in this industry, very hardworking, strong desire person. In past 3.5 years ago, she joined this business platform. Within 6 months, she already achieved the rank of a Ruby director and moved to Emerald director. Her business has already reached over 47 countries right now. She's on her way to her diamond director. It's so happy for her. She always leads by example, leads with her heart and passion. She's a wonderful speaker with vibrance, and you can feel her energy and charm when she talks. Without further ado, let us put our hands together to welcome our Emerald Director, Angela Wan.
Hello, Maria. Hello, everybody around the world. Oh, that was such a wonderful introduction. Thank you, Maria. How are you?
Good, good, good. Nice to see you.
Yeah, nice to see you.
It's our honor to have you tonight. And then could you briefly share your background and your story with us?
Yes, thank you. Hi, everybody, wherever you're in the world. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. I'm originally from Taiwan, and I live in Los Angeles for 36 years. Oh my God, the time really flies. And I was in residential and commercial real estate for 15 years, and I worked very, very hard. And I'm blessed that it gives me a comfortable life. But I've also sacrificed many, many things that money cannot buy, like the time to spend with my family and my health. And I don't know if everybody still remember during the 2008 and 2009, the world financial crisis. I worked with several major banks in United States and handled their foreclosure homes. And there were many people lost their homes. The world turns in unexpected ways, just like the COVID-19 that we're all facing right now. So I realized that life cannot keep up with the changes. So my husband and I know that we cannot put all the eggs in one bucket. So, over the years, we have several investments. And as you know, Maria, when, the big investment requires big capital, and it also means big risk, and, return of investment, takes quite long. So my husband, he's a corporate attorney, and, our job are very, very, very stressful. So we both work hard, but, we're only actually exchanging time for money. So, we're constantly looking for a good business opportunity. And, I was really blessed that, I was introduced to this platform about 4 years ago by a trusty friend, Yvonne Yan. I think everybody knows her, our double diamond Yvonne Yan. I was so blessed. And I still remember one night we were having dinner and she asked me, Angela, what do you really want? And I told her, I want time freedom. And I also said that I wish I could find something that is recession-proof, less stress, doesn't require large capital, and can give me residual income, okay? And then when I asked that, and she said, hey, Angela, if there's an opportunity that can bring you all that, will you be open to learn about it? Something, Maria, I thought she was joking. Really, I thought she was joking, but I still say yes, please tell me. And you know what, I couldn't understand when she was saying this to me, because explain this to me, because I've never done e-commerce before, but I just wanted the passion in her eyes. So, how would I know? I still remember my husband was the one to agree to join to this happy community in just about 20 minutes. You know why? Because he heard Yvonne say that she retired her husband in just 4.5 years. So I guess, you know, he needed more fresh air than I did. So, you know, and just because I made this small decision about 4 years ago, you know, there's a saying in life, every encounter is meant to be. So now because this decision I made, I went from real estate, completely switched to this amazing platform about 3.5 years ago. And this was never planned at all. So I'm glad that, you know, I made the right decision to grab the opportunity. So now I'm living the lifestyle that I've always dreamed of. Yeah, I'm really blessed. Yes.
Oh, wonderful. I remember last year at the lead, thousands of people were engaged in your story. So that's why I really want you to share with us. So early this year in February, you delivered your training with the topic on the art of invitation. It was a very professional and practical to us. So tonight, as we spoke earlier, you are going to talk about the warm up with people. It's a very interesting topic. Is there any reason you chose this topic tonight?
You know what? Because when I first joined this business, you know, I didn't know how to do it. And luckily we have the proven system. And over these 4 years, I found that the warm up is so important, okay? Important than anything else, because you have to know what our friends want before we can, you know, provide this opportunity to them. So I really think that if you do the warm up right, I think the rest will be so easy. Of course, closing rate will be much higher too. So today, you know, I think my topic is to, you know, to share my experience of, you know, how to warm up. Yeah, so actually it's an art.
Wow, definitely. It's very important step for us to make connection with people when we start the business. So now I need to pass the time to you. Everybody, let's sit straight and then pay sincere attention to our Emerald Director, Angela Wan's presentation. Thank you, Angela.
Thank you, Maria. Hello, everyone. Wherever you are in the world, I hope you're safe, because I know there are a lot of things going on, you know, in the world right now. And I'm glad that you're here to learn. So welcome, everyone. Yeah, we have people from all over the world. Hello, and welcome. And as I said, you know, I've never done this e-commerce business before, but fortunately, you know, we have the proven system, and many successful leaders will guide us how to do this business step by step. So, you know, I think that, you know, it's very important that we learn how to do the warm up. You know why? Because at the very beginning, people just come up to the people and start to share about the opportunity. You know, and actually it's not how we should do it. Okay. So after joining this platform, many people say that they don't know how to share Jeunesse with their friends. And some of my teammates came to me and asked, "Hey, Angela, I don't know how to start. I don't know what to say." So the first thing to learn is how to warm up. If you warm up the right way, the rest will be easy. It will be easier to invite. Of course, your closing rate will be much higher. So the topic I would like to share today is how to invite, how to warm up. Okay, how to invite, I did that before. So let me first to share my screen. Be patient with me. Give me about 30 seconds, because I'm not very good at computer, but you know, I can still do the e-commerce business. That's you know, the beauty of this business. You don't have to be, you know, expert in computer like Danny. Okay, so I hope you all can share how to warm up. Okay, it's quite important for me. I think that, you know, why is warm up important? If you do the warm up right, the rest will be easy. Just what I just said. Okay, but if you don't know what your friends' needs are and just keep talking about the opportunity or the products right away, you know, most of the time you will get negative results, or even a lot of people will say no to you. That happened to me. So you will probably turn them off or even scare them away. And this business is based on trust. So you need to cultivate some trust and to listen to your friends to find out what their needs are. and then pick their interest. So they will want to learn more. Then you can invite and showcase. So it's very important to learn the first step. Okay, so a lot of people think warm up is to showcase or to invite. No, you gotta do the warm up first. Okay, let me see if I can turn the page here. Okay, this is like any business. It's based on integrity and trust. So if you don't even know why you do this business or what you want in life, you cannot articulate and let others know exactly what you are trying to do, and how can you pick interest of others in what their dreams are. So first, we need to know our own why. You must clearly know why you're doing the business. Why Jeunesse? Why is your dream? So maybe your why is that you want to provide your family with a better life, or you want to earn extra income every month to pay for your daughter's dance lesson, or to pay for your son's college tuition, or during the current pandemic that we're experiencing now, many people lost their jobs, and you want financial security, or you want to have better health, or you want to travel. Of course, we cannot talk about travel now, but a lot of people is trying to, still waiting for you to open up so we can travel. Or some people want to gain personal growth, or they want to do charities, etc. So you must have a very, very strong and clear why. When you share with your friends, it's not how good you can explain about the company or the products or even the complaint. You share your story about your dreams and vision and what you want in life. So you need to know what your why is. Maybe your friends can resonate with you and want the same thing. When you can identify your why, it's very, very easy to connect with other people. So, why tell a story? Telling a story is the key to this business, and everyone can do it, but a lot of people ignore it. After joining Jeunesse, many people use the traditional way and thinking to do this business. Many people think, I want to learn something before I start the business. I did that too at the very beginning. So when I first joined, I wanted to learn and make sure I fully understand the company well. I want to learn the products well and learn the complaint well. Something? I used the logical way to do this business. And after several no's from my friends, I found that this is a revolutionary platform. So I must also have revolutionary thinking and ways to run this business. And I realized I should unlearn and relearn and learn our system's way. So there's a saying, facts tell, stories sell. So everyone likes to listen to stories and not to theories. What really touches friends are stories. It's not what you say, it's how you make them feel, and something that they can relate. So normally, we all know that all media and advertisements are promoting products, okay? And they package and promote how good their products are. So if you tell friends in the same way of how good our products and how good our company is, you know what? You probably sound like you're selling. So in fact, your friend will think, I've heard too much of that. So most of them might just close their hearts and close their ears, or even say no to you right away. I don't know, that happened to you, okay? It happened to me before, okay? So because they think you are trying to sell something to them. So if you don't like salesmen to come to you, don't play the role of a salesman. Instead, you tell stories to catch their attention and spark interest and curiosity so they want to learn more. Okay, for example, if you come back from your vacation or you went to a great restaurant, you will be very happy to share good things and your excitements with your friends about what happened, right? And I believe your friend will naturally attracted to you, to your story, and want to know more. So for the same reason, friends like to listen to stories. Friends don't like to listen to salesmen. So, learning is great, but learning is only to get knowledge. And knowledge is what, for you to know, but this won't make you succeed. So what to do with what you know? will make you succeed is action. And because learning is, at the doing. Remember, learning is at the doing. So when you take action and talk to people, most importantly is to use stories to spark interest and their curiosity. So they want to learn more. So, they don't close their hearts too early, then you will have the opportunity to share what you see and your vision. Okay, so stories, your 3-minute story. The story doesn't have to be too complicated. It's not your biography, okay? Everyone now, has really short attention span. So your story should be only 3 minutes or less. So, but be real and be sincere. Remember, it's not what you say, it's how you make them feel. So there are 3 elements in your story. First, you know what? Because there's always room for improvement in our lives. Describe what you're lacking or own struggles, and the reason why you are seeking another option, and create a connection so your friend can relate to you. And secondly, very important, identify your friends who share the opportunity with you. You know why? Because your friend know you better. They know that you're not the e-commerce expert. Okay, like me, I was in real estate. My friend know that, I've never done e-commerce before. So at the beginning, I identified my friend Yvonne, who was very successful in financial, planning business. But in this platform, only takes her, a couple of years. She will already have the business on 100 countries. And she already helped many people succeed and change their lives, So you want to build the credibility here. Okay, and third, what do you see in this platform, and what do you hope to achieve, and how will it help fulfill your own dreams? So you just describe very, easily, not too complicated, about your background. You identify the person who introduced you to this business, and you talk about your vision, where you want to go in life. Like me, I want better lifestyle. I want a more balanced life, and also why you choose this platform. Because you see the possibility here, to fulfill the life you want, and what's the financial freedom means to you. Okay, be more specific. Just like if I can make, extra $2,000, $3,000 a month, maybe I'll be able to, send my daughter to a better school, or bring my parents, travel while they're still, can walk. So, if you want your friends to open to you, remember, you need to open to them first. Okay, so I think it's very important that, you can talk to your leader, write down your 3-minute story. And remember, this story will be able to touch yourself. So you'll be able to touch other people. Okay, and in the story, you interweave, stories and possible objections in your story, and solve the 3 questions in your friend's mind. Your success rate of closing will be much, much higher, okay? First, is this real? Second, what's in it for me? Third, can I do it? Is this true? We usually, don't do cold market because there's no trust, between, the stranger and us. So unless you spend time and sincerely to know this person and let him or her become your friend. And because of the trust, your friends are willing to follow you. So tell him what you see, or tell the story of someone who has the same background as your friend. The simpler the story, the better. And second, what's in it for me? What does this have to do with me? So for me, when Yvonne said about, what do you want? And I said, I want time freedom. I want less stress. I don't want to invest big capital, in it. And, I want to be able to travel. So she said, what if there's an opportunity can bring you all that? And that caught my attention. And can I do it? And she told me she's never done this before. She was the first timer in this industry, but there's a proven system, teach her step by step. And I learned, okay, I've never been, I've never done this either. So maybe, there's a way, and maybe if she can do it, I can do it too. So you see, you put everything into your story before they ask you. Okay, so this is the 3 questions, very, very important. You put this into your story. And then name list. is very important, okay? Any business needs people. Some people ask, why do I need a name list? Is this important? Let me tell you, your business blueprint is on the name list. Some will say, oh, all the names are already in my head or is in my cell phone. I would also like to tell you, write down your names, okay? It's very important. And you will probably ask, why is that? Something is like planning a wedding. You must have a list of guests. So you will know, what your budget is, how big of a wedding you can have. And, so it'd be easier for you to arrange a beautiful wedding that you will never forget. Or you have a good business plan. And you need to go to the bank, to get a loan. And they always ask you, for your business proposal. You cannot just tell them, oh, the business proposal, oh, it's all in my head. Something? I don't think any bank will loan you the money, okay? So remember, the money is in the list. So people are looking for opportunity, especially at a challenging time like now. So your name list is your assets. So it's a blueprint of your business. And there are 3 principles, okay, for the name list. First principle is do not prejudge, okay? Don't be a fortune teller. I think he will do it. I feel, he will like this, to judge whether this person will do or not. Or will he do that, or can he do the business? Okay, let me tell you a short story. I don't know if you know the diamond from Los Angeles, Lisa. One day, she was a very, very successful commercial real estate investor. Okay, and just a couple of years ago, she learned about this business, and she had the honor to meet our founder of the USGS system, Kim Hui, and she wanted to do charity, wanted to help people, so she joined. And after several years of hard work, she reached the diamond director in our company. And one day she went to the event in Los Angeles. And at the event, she met this friend that, she's known for 20 years. Actually, they were pretty close friends before. And when she saw her there, she said, oh my God, Jenny, you're here too? How long have you joined Jeunesse? And Jenny said, oh, I joined about 5 years ago. And Lisa said, how come you did not call me when you joined the Jeunesse? And she said, well, I didn't think that, you would do this. You have financial freedom, you have everything. I didn't think that you would do this. Lisa said, Jenny, you know something? You just lost a diamond. Okay, if everybody knows about our complaint, if your first level, you get a leadership matching bonus, is 20%. And the diamond is like 1,000 cycle a month, $35 a cycle, 20%. Ouch. So do not prejudge, okay? Do not prejudge. And, secondly, list as many names as you can. The more, the better. To do any business, you must invest in 3 important resources: capital, time, and contacts, people, okay, any business. And what makes Jeunesse attractive is that we can leverage the platform to help us integrate resources and turn these limited resources into unlimited. It's very fair. We all only have limited time, 24 hours a day, and we only have limited friends. Something? If we can leverage this platform, turn these limited resources into unlimited, that would be fantastic. So in fact, any business needs people. So, and connections are money. So everything starts with the name list. In this platform, I don't need all my friends to join me. I just need a couple positive, like-minded business partners who have dreams and want more in life, like me. So not everyone wants to change. Everyone's timing is different, but it doesn't matter. We just need to find a couple right people. So, and then the third, constantly add to your name list. Okay, maintain at least 50 names in your contact list. Okay, so the more, the better. And remember, okay, as long as there are people in need of maybe health, beauty, wealth, they like to travel, They want to have more personal growth. They want to do charities. All these people, they can all be in your name list. So don't prejudge, okay? And keep the list with you at all time. You don't know when or who you will bump into. So, you can modify your list at all time. Okay, this is the name list that I use, okay? God give us, every one of us, only 24 hours a day. And we all like very busy every day. So we need to use time wisely and efficiently. So with this name list, you will have a clear picture where to start business. So there are three kind of people around in the world, okay? I would say red apple, green apple, and rotten apple, okay? And the red apple is the open-minded one, the curious about everything and willing to try. And the green apple is the kind of person, they want more information. They do a lot of research, and sometimes may not be the right timing, but once they get their questions solved, sometimes they will be your superstar. You never know, okay? And there's rotten apple. They're negative. They think they know everything. Whatever you say, they always say the other way. You come across this kind of people, don't walk away. You need to run away from them because they bring too much negativity to you. So, they're draining you. So run away from them. But you never know, maybe it's the timing again, okay? So I will go from near to far. You build local and then you go global. The most beautiful thing about our platform is that you can go global, okay? And I will start with a friend who trusts me the most, with open mind and positive energy, and who is also looking for opportunity, and I will put the business builder at the very beginning. So there's a name, I'll put their phone number, the city, and then you put their occupation. At the memo, I will put down, if I think they will be they will do the business, then I'll put a B. If they like products, I think they need products, they want products more, then I will put a C, consumer. Okay, so this is my name list format. And then don't try to change anyone and let them do what you want them to do. So you have to find the right person and do the right thing. Okay, and the kind of mentality, you want them to do what you want them to do. You've had this kind of mentality, it will make you go, the wrong way, and make it harder to do this business. So our role is to be the solution provider. This is a people business. People don't care how much you know. They care how much you care. So we're just a bridge, to bridge people from where they are now to where they want to be. So, you can't change people unless, they want it to be changed. So we can only influence. So here we're help our friends solve their problems and provide them with the additional solution. Remember, additional solution, not tell them to quit their job. That's their choice in the future. But, just provide them with the additional options. And we're looking for someone who wants it and not who needs it. There are too many people need it. But sometimes they're whining and they don't like their current situation, but they still don't want to make the change. So, you're looking for somebody who wants it. And we're out there, can, know that what are their expectations for life. Do you want to change? And would you like to change? Okay, so that's different. Would you like to change? So, and ask questions to find out what their needs are. And then you find their, what their needs are, we provide solution to his or her needs. So it's very important. We're the solution provider here. Okay, and the principle of WarmUp, to do this business, our own mentality and thinking need to be adjusted. Not just what I want to say, but what he wants to hear and what's in it for him is very important. Okay, first, to care for your friends. It's not I'm going to sign him up or he will be my superstar. I want to make him become a qualified sapphire. You want to make sure that what's in it for him. Maybe with this, can take some burden off his shoulder and, can provide more for his family. Put yourself in his or her shoe and think, if I was in her situation, what would be my concerns? Okay, and our mentality should be, how can I help him? What's in it for him? and what value can I bring to him? And chat with positive energy and make people feel comfortable is very important. And listening is so important. It's very important to listen more and talk less. Sometimes we talk too much. I was the one who talked too much before. So now I really sit down and learn to listen. To be a good listener is very important, because during the conversation, a lot of people need someone to to a ear to lend them the ear to hear them out and find out what our friends want. So it's very important to listen. Okay. And then the next, how to communicate, warm up. Be sincere, be real, and chat with friends like you normally do, and catch up with your friends organically. Okay, find out their needs by asking FORM. Just do whatever, do what you normally talk to your friends. What do you talk about? Okay, you talk about family, you talk about their jobs, you could talk about travel, although we cannot travel now, but a lot of people do still love travel, okay? And money, is there money problem? There's like, they have a new baby, the income is really not enough. He has to get like 2 or 3 jobs, or kids wanted to go to a better school, but because they cannot provide them with a better money to go to the school, or the health, maybe some parents, or anyway, I have a friend who's in perfect health. All of a sudden, he had to go to the hospital, get a heart surgery. So you never know. And I think dream is very important. You know what? When I was so busy in my real estate business, I forgot how to dream, because I didn't think my dream will come true. So I'm really blessed in this platform. I'm able to dream again. And then yeah, I really think that we don't need to take another 30, 40 years to achieve our dreams. It only takes 3 to 5 years. We follow our system. So this is all you talk about, FORMHD. But remember, don't just go FOR. A lot of people, when we do the training, and they start to think, oh, I'm going to talk about their family. Okay, let's talk about their job. No, you can jump around, or you talk only about the travel part, or you only talk about the money part. So be flexible, okay, and just listen and talk with the friend. And next, these are only the examples, okay? Don't memorize it, because you have to make this business that really like normally, what you talk to your friend about, okay? We can just ask the friend directly, hey, Mary, what's your hardship? What do you need? Be sure to find out what her need is, from chatting or ask questions. And during the conversation and in asking questions, you'll find that many people have dreams and they want to change, but they just don't know what options they have. So ask some open questions that you can discuss with each other. Don't be preconceived and let the other person answer. A lot of people ask a question, before they answer, they're afraid of silence. And then, if they don't answer, they start to, continue to talk. That happened to me too, okay? So I really think that we really have to listen and let them go through the process, and they will think that, yeah, because from the conversation, really can find their needs, okay? And some people have money, but, have no time, or they have time, but no money, or some people have no money and no time. So, we really have to listen to them. And when you open the conversation, you can ask questions according to their backgrounds. Okay, so for business owner, you can ask how their business is doing, during this pandemic, or do they have plans? Do they have other alternatives? As an employee, they are probably, they're working to fulfill other people's dream, or maybe are bored by the 9-to-5 job, or they want to be their own boss and live the life of their own terms. And with the current pandemic, many hourly workers are first to be impacted. So at challenging time like this, they want security and stability, and they want another source of income to support family. And maybe for housewives, besides taking care of the family and the children, she wants to have more personal growth, or maybe, to be able to have, financial independence. And, for to be an example to their children. So, or for retired people, maybe she wants to have fun and want to be healthier. And, at the same time, they can make some money too. So, here are some questions that I will ask, only some examples. I would say, hey, are you happy with your current job? Or are you satisfied with your current income right now? And has the current pandemic affected your business or your income? A lot of restaurant owners, are really, when you ask this question, they will say, oh my God, yeah, I can only do takeout now. So, this is a question you ask, or you ask, are you satisfied with your current lifestyle? Are you living your life to the fullest? Some people, they have money, or maybe they have time, but they don't know what to do, the more meaningful things to do in life, okay? Or, do you have a dream? What's your dream? Are you aspire to have more in life? Or will you be able to achieve your dreams, doing what you currently do, with the income? And if so, how long will that take you? So you will ask similar questions. Sometimes, they will discuss with you. And don't be afraid of silence, because when there's silence, means they're thinking. Okay, so after finding the needs, we can provide them with an option. Okay, if there's a way, will you be interested in learning more? For example, you say, hey, Mary, if I have a way that can help you live a more fulfilling life, will you be interested in learning more? Or you say, hey, Mary, if I have a way to improve your current state of life, will you be open to learn more? Or, if I have a way to help you fulfill your dream of traveling around the world, will you be interested in learning more? Or you can say, hey, John, if I have a way can increase your income every month, that gives you some, extra time to be with your family, will you be interested in learning more? Or, I have a way, to make you healthier and not to burden your children in the future. Would you like to learn more? Or John, if I have a way that, not be affected by any epidemic or the world economy, and you will still have a stable income, will you be interested in learning more? Okay, it's very important that when you understand where they are and you find the needs, and they themselves has to admit that, so the weight of this sentence will be much greater. Okay, so otherwise maybe he doesn't think that he needs it, or even he doesn't know, what he wants. So don't rush to talk about Jeunesse during the warm-up process, okay? More importantly, we must grasp the feeling and the emotions, at the right moment, and you do and say the right thing. So, you can get twice the result with half the effort. So ask questions, okay? So I really think that people like to have that kind of open dialogue, and then you kind of lead them, to think that maybe, they have other options. And beware of mistake, don't step into the minefields, because I did that at the very beginning too, okay? Sometimes when sharing with friends, because I'm too familiar with my friend, or sometimes we become impatient, we will accidentally step into some mistakes. Judgmental. No one likes to be criticized, even if it is true, and you think he's in a terrible situation. You even think that his life really sucks, okay? But you know what? No one likes to be criticized. And sometimes being too straight can hurt people's feelings. So be sensitive to others' feeling. Do not judge other people's choice. Respect their choice. Just let them know that, if he's not satisfied with where he is now, if there's an additional option that might be able to help. Okay, but if we can use different ways from the perspective of caring for him, and let him know for himself, maybe I should change. So let him see that in fact Jeunesse may be an opportunity to change his current situation. And subjective, let your friend voice their own wants and needs. No preaching. A lot of people maybe say, hey, look at you, look at your skin, you know, it looks terrible. Or look at you, you know, you live this kind of life. How can you live like this? You know, we do not want to preach them. Let them talk. Just listen, be a good listener. The intention. This business is about helping people. We're the messenger to help our friends and provide them with an additional option. So be proud. You know, don't beg people to join you. You know, don't persuade or convince them. You know, you're here to help them. So the decision is theirs. So, you know, sometimes it's a timing why they're not ready, but, you know, at least, you know, we possess a servant's heart. We're here, I'm here to help you. And, you know, negativity, when your friend is, you know, complaining about things, it's being negative, you know, and not happy about his or her life, you don't have to agree with them and complain too, okay? You know, positive energy is contagious. So bring the positive vibe to your friend. You know, we need to be positive and motivating, you know, encourage them, you know, and so, you know, don't worry, you know, if they're negative, trust me, positive energy is really contagious, okay? And last, exaggerate or mislead. You know, don't exaggerate, be truthful. Do not exaggerate success, you know, or do not exaggerate or mislead. You know, some people say, you know, I only joined about 5 months and I'm able to make this much income, or, you know, I only like use the product for about 2 weeks and I'm like, you know, I don't have to take this medication. I'm like all cured. Do not say that, okay? Do not exaggerate or mislead. Just really share what you feel, share what, you know, happened to you or happened to your friend. That's all we need to do. Be truthful, okay? So I think so. Keep all these principles in mind. You can have better results in conversation with friends. You know, it is also an art of speaking. I would say if you use that to your life, to your husband or to your children, you know, something, I think your life will much happier. Okay, and there are 4 golden rules, okay? Those people you think will do don't necessarily have results. And those you think can do may do well. And those who you think are capable may not do well. And those who you think are incapable may achieve amazing results and do a surprising job. So, you know, it's all about timing, that, like we talked about earlier. You know, so keep in mind, some people will, some people will do it, some people won't. So what? There are a lot of people waiting for the opportunity. So next, I think everyone is responsible for his or her own life. And if they don't want to change, they don't want it, you know, we don't need to worry about them. It's all timing. So let's find someone who wants it and ready to make a change. So we just continue to flip the cards. And finally, I would like to share with you the law of attraction. It means when thoughts are concentrated in one field, all people and things related to this field will be attracted to you. And that is when you desire something, the entire universe will come together to help you accomplish it. So do you know where's the most beautiful place in the world? For some kids, they might say Disneyland or Disney World, okay? For us, I think the most beautiful place in the world is our imagination. So dare to dream and dare to dream big. You know, we all deserve better life. So use your positive energy to influence your friends and not trying to convince them or to persuade them. You know, the first person that we need to convince is ourselves. We have the right mindset. You know, to do this business is you know, not about how good you are to talk about the company, the products, and the complaint. What matters the most is our mentality. So when your mindset is right, you will naturally attract many friends with the same frequency as you. So as mentioned in theory of success, to be successful, okay, skills are important, but you only account for 20%. And your success, your own mentality is accounted for 80%. And there are 3 very important mentality mindsets, you know, in running this business. First, belief. Only when you truly, truly believe, then you can bring out that true feelings with confidence. Believe in the company, believe in products, and most importantly, believe in yourself and the passion. If you have no excitement, how can I influence a friend? There's no strength in speaking. Okay, it's like you're sharing a good dish in a restaurant. If you say, hey, Maria, that Kung Pao chicken tastes really good. My husband doesn't like the chicken, but he likes it. So why don't you just go and try it? Or you say, hey, Maria, this Kung Pao chicken, my husband doesn't like anything fried, but when we go there, we order it. Oh my God, it looks so nice. And we had a bite and there's like juicy inside and the little spice in it. Oh my God, you really have to try it. So see which one you will try. Okay. So last, you really have to share with passion and perception. Friends follow you because of trust. Your friends see what you see. So you must have the right perception about this business. Treat it like a $1 million business and show your determination. Share what the true value, you can bring to your friends and share your vision with the right perception. And this business is very simple, don't complicate it. A lot of people really complicate it, and just share with your friends like you normally do. And just share the good things with your friend, especially we now have such a good product, a good platform, and excellent business model. So just use stories to spark their curiosity with your belief, passion, and right perception. So when your friend is sincere and wants to learn more, then you can make the invitation. And there are a lot of invitation how to invite in all the YouTube videos. So the most beautiful thing about this marriage. So after invite, leverage your leaders or use tools provided by our USGS system, to help you shape the opportunity or the products. So it's simple. Okay, it's not what you say. It's how you feel. Find out what your friends want and be a solution provider. It's sincere and it's simple when you share from your heart. Okay, so this concludes my training today, and I want to do this business. So I want to give the camera and back to our lovely host, Maria.
Hi, Angela. Fantastic. Thank you for your training. You see, after I heard your training, I changed my virtual background. Dream big.
Yay, yes. And big.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Thank you. Then I see one question so far, and then one of the questions from our audience: what if someone gets frustrated when you are not telling them anything about business by stories? They want the information quicker.
Can you repeat that again? I'm sorry.
Okay. Yes. What if someone gets frustrated when you're not telling them anything about business by stories? They want the information quicker.
Oh, okay. So that's a lot of people make this kind of mistake. I did that too. We're doing the warm up only to attract people want to learn more. And if they want to learn more, yes, you will have to tell them, briefly about our business. It's like simple couple words to talk about the company, the product, and how you make money. Yes, you do have to let them know, but this warm up only to attract them and kind of spark their curiosity that they want to learn more. So a lot of people, like at the very, very beginning, they forgot that they have to do this. So, and then the people hear that, oh, okay, well, that's another, this and that. And then they kind of prejudge about our business. So I really think that if you can let them know that what's in it for them, and this platform can add the value to you, and are you open to learn more? And if they want to learn more, of course, you have to tell them about, simply, I really think that for me, when you look for a company, there are 4 P's very important: the people, the product, the platform, and the profit. how you make money, the pay plan. So you just easily, talk about these 4 things to them. So yeah, you have to talk to them after the warm up and they want to learn more. And then you tell them what they want to know.
Wow, good. So how about the next question? For new team members, some are hesitate to share because they are afraid to lose friends. How do they overcome?
Okay, why? I think you have to go back to ourselves. Okay, we're here to help. You're not begging them to join. Okay, so if that's why I said warm up is important. You have to talk about your own story, why you're in here. Okay, and you solve those 3 problems. Remember, is it true? What's in it for me? Can I do it? So a lot of people, when I talk to them, they will say, oh, I heard about Jeunesse before, but what you just shared to me sounds different. Yeah, I'm interested. So, why will you lose? If this person doesn't want to open their mind, that's why, we bring the company, bring the product to them too soon. So they close their hearts and their ears. So you need to warm up. That's why I mentioned at the very beginning, the warm up is so important. Okay, you let them know that, this is what happened to me and I wanted to share with you and not here to sign you up. You see the difference?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, so, you don't have to be afraid to lose friends. You know what? Even the friends say no to you. Believe me, they are watching you. You keep going, and maybe 2-3 years later, a lot of friends like that, they come back, oh, Angela, you're still doing Jeunesse? I said, yes, I am. And as a matter of fact, I'm busier than before. A lot of people are looking for opportunities. And then they came back, they came back. So just remember, even if they say no, that's the timing. Maybe their timing is not right, or maybe we didn't really, say it the right way. So later on, they'll probably come back. They're watching you. So don't be afraid that you lose friend.
Okay, good. Oh, I have a question from my friend. She texted me personally because she's shy. She said that she's a housewife. After she got married and taking care of children, she didn't go to work. She feels that her life is so simple and no ups and downs much. And how can she have a good story to touch other people?
So that's why we have to ask questions. Maria, are you really satisfied with, your life right now? What did you do before you got married? And then she said, actually, I was a children's, that's happened to one of my members. Yeah, I don't know what my wife, I'm satisfied, I'm okay. I just, watch soap opera every day. I think I'm happy. And then I said, oh, really? And what have you done? What did you do before? What did you work before? Yeah, actually, I was a children's clothing designer. I said, wow. And did you like it? Yeah, I liked it. And I said, why did you quit? Because I have to move to United States. After I got married, I have to move to the United States. And I said, hey, do you want to bring that passion back? And then she thought, oh, wow, really? Can I? Yeah, there's a way. Make your life more colorful, more exciting. When you get yourself more exciting, more confident, something, your husband will love you better. Because you make yourself more exciting and more interesting. Like that. Okay, ask questions. And then you tell the other people's story. Something, I have a friend who's just like you. I thought they don't need anything. But after I talked to them, after they came into this platform, they become more interesting. They become more confident, even that they can spend the money and take the whole family to travel. She really earned the respect from the children and the husband. Do you want that? So ask questions.
Oh, good, wonderful. So the last question, I think this is from my friends from the WhatsApp, and then she mentioned that because she's new to Canada, and then she doesn't have many friends in here. You mentioned that you write the contact list 50 friends. I think she just came here for 1 year, and then most of her friends is outside of the Canada. She only have only 5 friends in Canada. How can she make the content list?
Something? at the end of the day, one day when you success, maybe not from your contact, it's from the people behind your name list. You heard of Chloe's story, our double diamond Chloe. She only had 5 friends. Now she becomes a double diamond in our company. Okay, so you know something, because the social media is very easy to connect with your friends, with the old friends around the world. Remember, this business can take you to around the world, go global. Okay, you can sit at home with just one cell phone. You'll be able to do the business to so many countries. You know, open your phone book, WeChat, Line. I believe it's more than 5. But at first, you don't want to talk, you know, call people up after like 20 years and you start to talk about gymnasts. No. You start to connect with them again. Okay. But with these 5 people, maybe maybe one of them join only. Okay. You know, if you got one business partner, you never know, you know, you probably become Ruby. You know, so I don't know. It's maybe from somebody behind. You know, you're here to help people, but you got to help yourself first. So from these 5 people, you start with the 5. Start with the most positive one. Okay, you want to be like do the business, all right? Because consumer is good, but there's no loyalty in consumers. If there are other good products, they just leave, right? But our products are excellent. I even like some people they use other product, they still love our products because I'm really confident with our products. Okay, but if the business builder, automatically they will love the product no matter what. Okay, right? Yeah. So you start with the business builder. So I would think that, you know, you start with the 20, but, you know, keep modifying, and then, you know, talk to people, warm up, you are warming up, you're planting seeds. Warm up is not to showcase, or is not to sign up. It's just the warm up. But this warm up is so important. Believe me, you know, after these 4 years, I realized how important this is, because if you can really let people think that, maybe I should make the change, you know, this thing that you provide to them become a really valuable to them. You think this way you will lose friend? You will become somebody, you know, somebody will come by and thank you for changing their lives.
Yes, I totally agree. In the past 2 years, I started this business and I got more friends than what I think. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for your training. And then now it's 10:31, so I think our training is end. And then, okay, the last request. If can you give us maybe one sentence or one phrase to remind us for tonight about warm up? What the last phrase you would remind every one of us on the webinar?
You know something, when you want to go out there, it's really not how much you know about the company, the product, and the comp plan. You really have to fix here. What do you want? Go back to the original, why you're doing this business, and your why should change, you know, as time goes. Okay, find out what you really want, because this way will help you to go across a lot of obstacles. Okay, that's the why. That it is the why. Okay, because sometimes I say, I don't feel like doing it. Do you want to go back to your old life? Even though, you know something, fix your mindset here. The mindset is so important. So that's why I always rewrite, you know, the why, like maybe every 6 months, because you know what, along the way you gain so much personal growth. Maybe, you know, what you want is different now. Okay, always remind yourself what you want, and here be a messenger to your friend. Okay, not just I want to sign up. Okay, no. Okay, so yeah, the biggest obstacle is ourselves, you know. So just change our mindset, persistent, and be happy. You know, be happy about what you do. That's very important. Okay, and persistent and belief is so important. Yeah.
Wow, thank you so much. Thank you for your fantastic training tonight. And then, wow, you make me feel, I'm looking forward for your next training section. Okay, Angela.
I'm happy to share that. Just like these 4 years, I'm so lucky, you know, to be able to, I'm in Los Angeles. There are a lot of diamonds and double diamonds here. you know, and I also learn a lot from my teammates, a lot of leaders in the team. So, I'm still learning. I'm happy though, as a grandma, my grandson just turned 8 months old. And I think, like me, a grandma, I'm still growing, I'm still learning. I'm really happy with, my style right now. Okay.
Thank you. You still look so young and energetic for every one of us. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you for everyone to join this webinar tonight. And then we will continue to have another training next Thursday. And then see everyone. Good night. See you.
Good night, everybody. Stay safe and stay healthy. Bye. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
If you see something for yourself, get back to the person who shared this video with you. And don't forget to subscribe to the official USGS YouTube channel to receive future videos.